My name is William James, I'm the host of The Bald Book Geek. Welcome. I think we need to talk about She-Hulk. Where do we start with this show?
Single female lawyer fighting for her client.
I mean, if that doesn't fit, I don't know what does. On the other side of it, this show is terrible. Let's just get the elephant out of the room. The writing is embarrassing. The victimhood of these characters, specifically She-Hulk, is also off the charts, and it's just ultimately just bad. And this is the problem. She gets powers through a weird way that doesn't really line up with any of the comic books. Because, you can't have a man saving a woman. Because, that's problematic, air quotes. And then, she's better than the Hulk. And she spends her entire time woman-splaining everything, and her victimhood. Hulk in the MCU has been progressively neutered. He's gone from actually a really good character to everybody's favourite uncle. It's such a bizarre way of dealing with this character that this show just feels like, let's replace the Hulk. Let's put someone else in this, and let's just make them amazing. And this is ultimately the problem. It happens so fast without any rhyme or reason that she's better than the Hulk. It took him years to learn this level of control, and she does it in an episode. Not only is the writing extremely bad, the info dumping and Mary Sue-ness of this character is just off the charts. I don't know what they're thinking with this show. Progressively, they're neutering their own characters, and they're taking away what makes these characters so good. They create someone who is ultimately unlikable. The toxic feminism vibe going on here is strange, and the whole show comes down to misogyny. There is no characterization, there's no story really, it's just everyone is a misogynist, I'm a victim, but I'm better than the Hulk. It just feels so strange and so crass. There's very little character development, but also just unlikable actress. That's also another thing about this. I didn't gel with her, and I don't know why. I could imagine many actresses in this role, just not her. But also, I love the fact they went down the whole body positivity route in the marketing as well. It's like muscular women have existed for decades. Centuries. This is nothing new. Please stop thinking it's new and original. It's just, this show is just strange, and it feels like Ally McBeal painted herself green. I was waiting for the dancing baby, and that's just a whole other thing. If you're too young to know what Ally McBeal is, please watch it. That actually did this whole thing, but in a good way, mostly. But I don't know where they're going with this show, and the MCU is becoming more and more neutered. Also, special effects-wise, what the hell? The CGI is better than the trailers, but why does everything look really soft and artificial? When you see the Hulk on screen with her and they're both green, there's something off here. And the CGI looks very video game FMV still. Everything looks very soft focus, and it's kind of lacking a lot of clarity. And I will give the cinematography a shout out here. In the non-CGI scenes, they actually work, and they're framing the shots really well. But what's with this CGI? Just out of all of it, it looks so artificial. I mean, films from 10, 20 years ago look better than this, and I don't know what's going on. I know they're cheaping out on CGI, and I know a lot of people won't work with Marvel anymore, but that's a whole different discussion. But this is a mess. Unlikable toxic protagonist that spends her entire time woman-splaining, bad CGI, bad writing, cringe-inducing writing in parts. What are Marvel thinking? So, as always, tell me what you think in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys later.